just to start. I didn't see Tanner and Turk out there. Anything you could give us on an update on their status?
I guess no further update. I don't know what the last update was on. Well, obviously, Tanner, I said, didn't look like he was going to make the trip. So he's probably day-to-day as we sort things out, and Turk the same.
And obviously, with those guys out, you do have Jeff Malott here with you. What have you heard about him, maybe from Marco and that staff, or just seen when you've watched him play at that level?
Yeah, well, he had a really good training camp with us. If you recall, played exhibition games, got into a fight in Vegas, Salt Lake right away. And then he's continued to have a great season in Ontario. I talked to Marco quite a bit about him. And what you see is what you get. So it's pretty consistent night after night, physical, and he's got 20-some-odd goals. So he's going to the net, playing the power play. So we're really excited. He's going to play tonight. We want to get a look at him and just go and play.
For a guy like that, he's a 20-goal, 50-point guy in the AHL, but he's a big guy too, and he kind of plays with that size. Is that the kind of player who could go from like a first-line role there, but be successful in a third or fourth-line role here?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you see it, if we take Gino out, he's a pretty hard guy to replace. So Malott has some of those same qualities, and so he's not going to be a first-line guy here, but he'll start there. We'll see where it goes, but we had all talked about glowingly about that line, right? And now all of a sudden there's only one man standing, Hellenius. So change is quick in hockey, and we've got to try to find some chemistry with some other guys.
You try to find that chemistry, and tonight, obviously a big opportunity for the group in second place entering the night, kind of have those 2 points on Edmonton. What do you think about this opportunity with them losing last night and playing tonight as well?
Yeah, well, I look at it as the opportunity to beat what many people think is, the hottest or the best team in the NHL, and that's Colorado. So, not really getting to the situation of scoreboard watching too much yet with all, the number of games that are remaining. But we got our sights set focused on Colorado because that will be enough of that'll require enough mental energy, and they're a heck of a hockey club.
You're just chatting with Joel Edmondson, and obviously there's been a lot of focus on 17 goals over 3 games, but what have you noticed about the way that the group has limited chances for your opponents in that same stretch?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the name of our game. If we come off that, then we'll be in trouble. So, we'd like to get another 17, whether we do or we don't. If we're only giving up 3, 4, 5 in 3 games, then we know that we're playing our game.
Riddich tonight?
David's going to play tonight, yeah.
You look at a defenseman like Makar, different than pretty much everybody else in the league?
Yeah, I think, Hughes is probably dangerous like that, kind of all on his own, where he can just really shimmy shake you and leave you standing flat-footed. So I would say Hughes is probably the other guy that can do that to you. Yeah, just extremely dangerous, just dangerous, no other way to put it. And it's not just that, it's the shot too. So, handful.